Hello, hello, and welcome to Infinite Phoenix Gaming. Super excited to have you here with me today. Thank you for tuning in and welcome. We are doing Dune Awakening. We're out in the fortress. We're about to go build our new fortress in the deep desert. I'm excited about it. I don't know. I just can't wait. So we're going to get this started. And I apologize about the ending of the stream and restarting. It said chat was disabled. It said there was 3 chats in there. I think I just had a bug on my window, but I restarted the stream. So, in any case, welcome and thank you for being here. Huge shout out for the members on the channel. Thank you for your support. Let's go ahead and get started today. So we've loaded up the ornithopter in part 1. So we have a little bit of plastone. I think we have everything we need. I do feel like I put something away that I didn't need to, but it's too late now. So we're going to go to the deep desert and find out what it was when we get there. One thing I do need is that metal on me and some plastone, just a little bit. So I can take the metal, but I can't take that much of it. And that means no plastone, which is a deal breaker. So I need to take the lightest thing from there. I still need the metal. Probably only half of that. Okay. And then after we have the metal, we will need as much plastone as I can carry, which is only 67. But that's okay. That'll get us a small start. And then we can get our stuff dropped off and do what we do. So into the deep desert we go. Finally. Yo, Emilio, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Emilio says, welcome in. Say hi when you join. Be kind and respectful. Keep it PG. Please don't spam and mods can help. And he's got a link for his channel here. Pokemon Go Charizard. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Okay, we are off. I haven't looked at the map, so we're gonna park right in the center this time. I guess I should pull up the maps. Yeah, I guess I'll pull up the map. Okay, so I've seen the map. Center is fine. There's very little caves this week. 2 caves is all. None of them in the PvE zone. Well, one of them might be in... Yeah, the other one. One's close. Okay, so I'm back to the stream. Kayla Boo, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing, Kayla Boo? So when you come in the center, I think I want to be right on that rock right there. Oh, there's somebody right there. Yeah, this is too good a spot. I can't turn it down. This is nice. Prime territory. Alright, so what are we gonna do with this space? I had some grand ideas, but now that the sun's shining on me, I just want to stay out of the sun. Let's get out the building and see what we can build today. Oh, it's going to be huge, though, in comparison to this little thing. So we'll just come out to about there. Right about there. Okay, so that's about where I want to put it. Let's destroy this. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put down, 8. And then there we go into the favorites. An advanced sub-thief right there. Well, hold on, let me look. Yeah, right there. I like it. Move it to the ground. So that is the advanced sub-thief where it sits. Go to the highest spot, put a piece down right about there. Okay, so that's all the pieces I had. Let's go back to the vehicle and grab some more. I need to put down a box. Alright, let's get a box down. Give me access to the metal. Oh, I won't be able to hold that at all. Let's do this metal then, and we'll just build silly little boxes for a minute. There we go, that's what I need. Let's just put down 2 of those. Go to the ornithopter and put in all the material. Ooh, that fit nicely. Good. Okay. We are ready to build. Put a little metal in there just in case. Cool. So let's get out of the sun for just a minute. We'll drink some water and we're going to get something set up here real quick. Alright. That was good. Nice victory drink. Waiting for that sunstroke to die down just a little bit. I don't like building in the daylight. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do. I might only want that much space. Let me think for just a minute. Go right here. Yeah, loving it. We're gonna do one more before the heat stroke kicks in. And we're gonna level it out up top. And now what I kinda wanna do is triangles. What if I was to do... Oh, that's not great. Alright, one more drink, one more relax, hold on. So I can still do the triangles, I just have to do a complete circle. I can't just shortcut it, which is fine. I probably shouldn't have come that far. We might end up erasing those ones. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and just demolish them, actually. Oops. Turns out that was a mistake. That's okay. Let's build the triangles. Build it out from here. I don't know if I'll have enough space for that over here. No, I will not. Should have built it differently. Let's take off another corner. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I did it again. We're gonna have to pick all those up. Okay, so let me go out of this and see if I can pick up all that. Awesome. Let's see if I can pick this up too. Okay, well, let me pick that one up. We are destined to get sunburned today out here on Arrakis. I don't see any other way. So I want to go way bigger with that. Let's go bigger. But then we hit that issue. And go bigger on this side. It doesn't fit. Yeah, I guess that's it. It's 2 here. It needs to be 2 there. There we go. And then 2 here. I think that's where we were missing. Insufficient stability. I dislike when that happens. I've had that happen a couple times. There's nothing I can do, but we will put in a roof for now. Oop. Gets me all excited, I guess. Here we go. 1 floor is what I want. So we just need to go back to this piece. There. That's a huge circle room, and this one will never have that much space. So we'll leave it small. Maybe I'll get rid of it, actually. We're already dying from the sun here. This is bad today. Let's get some water into us before we don't make it. Wait for that sunstroke to die down. I need to get those walls up, but I'm still trying to decide on exactly what we're doing. I don't think I'm using these triangles at all. I need to empty my inventory. Let's go over here. Why is my inventory so full? What am I carrying? Do I have the 70? It's all just metal? Let's just drop the metal off. That's not just metal. It's all the buggy. Yeah, let's get rid of all of this stuff. Here we go. Alright, gotten rid of that side. Oh boy. Okay, so I just got a whole bunch of stuff there. Let's put this away and see if we can pick it up. Perfect. So we're gonna go with the more common structure. This is gonna be it for now. Get rid of that piece I put down. We don't want that. Let's put some walls up. I'm done with the sun. Here we go. Where's that cool door? That's the one I usually use. But no, we're not using that. We are skipping to here. And the sun's about to go down, so then we can build without walls, but it's fine. We're gonna get some lights on in here. This is just gonna be a small spot for our ornithopter and our buggy. So let's see if we can't go to the favorites and put this piece out already. That is so awesome. That is awesome. Are we gonna land in the same space? Suppose we could. We don't need a lot of space. But that's not my way. No, that's not my way. Let's go ahead and get some walls up. Let's see here. Let's see, a floor first. And then we're going to build all the important stuff inside. We're going to get our shield generator going, make this thing official. So here we go. We need power is what we need. And we're going to do a quick deposit. The power is up. Now this is still an open door, and that's okay. What I want now... What are my boundaries? I have boundaries there. Oh, sweet. We have room. Okay, cool. I want to do some stuff, so let's build. Where do we get the roof? We're in a tradies. Roofs, there we go. But we're doing floors. Let me think. And did I go all the way to the edge? I did. Okay. Should we round the corners? Alright, corners are rounded. Where are our rounded walls at? And just make it too tall. That just makes sense. Once we have these four down, we'll be set to just do the rest of the building real quick. We're going to design it later like I like to do, and we're just going to lay these out for now so we can put in the engine walls and all of that a little later. The customization is pretty cool that way. I really like it. So we're gonna hurry and get ourselves something up here. Okay, so that's fine. Sorry, I was just considering what I'm doing with this space out here. Real quick, we'll just line it. We'll We'll have to get that other unit out. The tall doorway I was thinking about using. We'll go ahead and copy that again and get the rest of this thing built out. Here we go. The piece does not want to go where I want it. But not any real difficulty, nothing we couldn't manage. So, into the roofs. We're actually going to do roofs this time. Let's get all of these weird pieces squared away on there. Then we're going to put up the squares. That makes it a perfect square, and we could just maybe put a giant top on the rest. Let me take a look. Yeah, this is our last one. So maybe we could go that far. Let's see. It's 3 and 3. That's 6. It's a stretch, but let's see if we can make it. We need to be out here in the center to make it happen. Click. And all the way over. Keep going. Yes. That killed our power. Our power is now dead, but it's there. It's installed. It's 2 stories high. It's big. It's the biggest one I've ever made. We need to make another one of these to take up or to fix for how big it is. So I go into our assault ornithopter and we grab some more power. We go into this and we just hit refuel. It tells me I have 15 days of power. We are generating 150 using 111. And I am about to die in the desert. Where is the chat? Reminding me to drink my water. No, it was harsh in the sun today. It was harsh. It almost got us. Let's go ahead and pull this out and see what we can do to make our fabulous buggy. I'm excited to see what it can do with the new parts we put in this week. So we got the Focus Buggy Cutter Ray MK6. We got the Bloodshot Buggy Engine MK6. And these are the new parts here. The Buggy Tread. I guess I should have waited and found some custom part, but I built an MK6 Tread. We also got an MK5 PSU and the bigger buggy boot. The MK5. So that's it. It is assembled. This thing is awesome. Let's go ahead and refuel it. Go to the buggy. No, go to the backpack. Take the fuel mechanisms. I'll take 3 of them. So now that we're set up, I need to finish the build out. Recycler, that's cool. I need one of these. This is what I need. I got copper specifically for it. That's great. Now we can make power. Did that knock our power out again? We're at 126. We can do 24 more power. Let's go ahead and look here real quick. This is 15. Under fabricators, I don't need a fabricator. I don't think I need any of those. But I do want water. So we're going to put in water, at least 1. I want it up by the door. And then I want these. Yes, these. These are the best. I want one upstairs too. Does that make sense? We're gonna land the plane. We can always move it, but let's just put it here for now. Of course, if you're in the guild, you have full access to this. We're going to add everybody right now after we land the plane. So, wow, it's pretty big. It's bigger than I thought it was. Look at that. We could land 2 side by side. We got room for everybody. It's actually pretty great. This thing needs to be over more. That's an interesting problem. if we were both trying to land. But it would be fine at the same time if we had two of them. Boy, it did not want me to play that brick. Okay, here we go. I just want to see what I've done here, because we might have to change it. Huh. Well, hey, that's actually convenient, except that I can't get to the container without going down and back up. Maybe we put it further over. I think that's the answer. Let's do it on this side first. Actually, really, oh, further back, yes. Okay, I understand what I was thinking now. Let's copy that piece. Something like that. That's actually kind of awesome. And this should go, oh, what did I do? There we go. And this should go over here in between the two. Alright, let's land on that side now and see what that's like. And then we'll move the other stairway. And then we're set up for two. I'd probably try to land something like that, right? Out of the way of the stairway. We could land 3 ornithopters in here. 4 if we tried. That's amazing. Okay, let's I don't need to put anything in there. We need to move that stairway. And I need to make sure I don't destroy the box in the meantime. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That ain't bad at all. We got everything we need in a tight, succinct space. I need one more block here. Very nice. Yeah, it's not quite symmetrical, but that's okay. Oh, let's go check out our patio, since we built it. Oh, I can't put them outside. That's too bad. I messed it up. Well, should we take our ride out and see how we do? Oh no. Oh yeah, because I haven't refueled it yet. So it looks like I need to repair some parts. Can I even get back in? Oh, thank goodness. Wow, this feels fast. Okay. So what parts do we want? Stradivarium and titanium, sir. Let's get it. Yo, John! Yeah, chat is fixed. Welcome in, John. Welcome in. Sorry, I let go of the mouse so I could hit the button. Welcoming you in. I'm excited to have you here. So right now I'm just getting a feel for this little section. It doesn't look like it goes anywhere from here. but we are about to double check what we've built, see what we think. I've got a nice little setup in the deep desert. Pretty excited. Should be good enough for the whole guild, which is awesome. I don't have a need of any plastanium right now, so I'm really just kind of exploring. I will take some fuel cells for fun, but I think I have enough of those too. Oh wow, I was able to reach that corner of it. That's so cool. That's awesome. Okay, let's take a look. Wow, look at all that power generation. They must have a spice generator, but their building's not tall enough. What are they doing that requires all of that power? Is it all for generating water? They just have death stills and they're generating water out here? Maybe. We have a lot more space. We are definitely not out of space on this one. We could build further in almost any direction, which is pretty cool. It's very basic, which I don't like, but it got us out here. I haven't got spice in weeks and I'm itchy to do it, so we might get out and get into the desert here. What needed silicone blocks? Let me think. We got our things up. I think these needed silicone blocks. Yes, they did. But we still have a lot more. Let's put a water storage solution up here. I have 2 of them now, so we're going to go ahead and, I guess, deposit all water. Okay, we got 10,000 water out here. I'm going to go refill my water. I don't think we left anything here. Let's empty these boxes real quick. I have 1 of those. I guess we're just going to take them all. The buggy is full. That's pretty funny. Not full, literally. It's only got a couple things in it. But I was going to destroy those 2 little boxes. We can put stuff into this one. That's totally fine. Wouldn't mind having more copper and plastanium out here. It's always a wise decision. Take our metal and drop it off in the box too. Never know when that'll come in handy. Oh. And grab all the stuff from the buggy and put it into storage. That way we can at least use it to come over here and make fuel cells, right? That's awesome! Base is fueling and producing already. Now I feel like getting out there and seeing if we can't get something cool tonight. Might want to hit that. I'm not looking at the map anymore. I'm going to put it on the other screen. 1 second here. Oh, that didn't help. Let's see. There we go. Alright, I've got it on the map. I'm excited. Looks like we're going to B5. But if we're just doing the cave, I can spawn my stuff inside. That's so cool. I kind of want another door instead of like that one. Yeah, it's all for water generation. Why have that much water if you're not... I don't know. Ooh, that was a noise. Alright. Checking the map real quick. I need to go to B5. I had no idea where B5 was going to be. Alright, we should be able to coast the rest of the way from here. Yo-ho, Rich! Tucker, welcome. How are you doing today, Rich? He says, hey bro, how you doing? I am doing good. I'm doing awesome. Just got our setup out here in the deep desert. We're going to go check out the one large cave that is not in the zone. And then we're probably going to go check out the other one. But there's a couple other things we could look at. There are 3 labs that are real close to PvP, which means they'll be really tough. But you can go in with friends and not worry about shooting each other, which is not bad. Pretty cool. There are 3 also in the zone. 5 spice blows, large spice blows. The big bowls that I love to find. Rich Tucker found a deserted base with 6,500 blocks of plastinium. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of plastinium. So I'm guessing where it is based on the map. Can't really see the sector lines until I cross them. There's B5. It's probably more like here. There's nothing there. I'm looking for a cave. Honestly suspect this one right here. I was out in the DD with my guild, pounding on wrecks, caves, and a couple of research stations. Nice. Nice. The research stations are fun. I definitely enjoy doing the research stations a lot. Oh man, I thought I fell and that I was not next to my plane. I was very upset. Okay. I'm going to turn my shield on, but we're not going to do any combat. We'll even put our sword away. We're just going to quick jump right here. Pull the sword back out. Oh, they definitely saw me that time. That was it. Yo, gone. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. We did the one thing I was looking at on the map. The next one is E1. Wow. All the way back to 1. Oh wow, it's a ways out there, but that's why we're in the scout. I love the scout. We went into the rad zone in Haga to run through a cave with probably the most radioactive goo I've ever seen. I have died from radiation only once in the game, and it was intense. I didn't even know it was coming. It was just a stream or 2 ago. We were out doing a shipwreck right next to it, and I thought it was not in it, but it was in it. You gonna do the testing stations? There's 6 of them and a lot of loot. I see the 6 of them. I definitely could. We definitely could, especially we have a guildmate hop on. Let's see if anybody's online. Not right this minute, but it is build day, so we got something put up, which is really cool. I love the loot in the testing stations. The loot is totally awesome right now. You can get all kinds of great stuff, which is why I'm going to this other cave. They are. The baddies are super tough. Rich says the baddies are tough. Some of those deep desert stations that are right next to that line or in the PvP area are super tough. Mini may be here, he may not. He's not online now. I could definitely tell him you said hi, though. We usually see him on here, so hopefully he'll hop on before too long. There's a little spice spot going, which is cool. I want to look at my inventory while we're coasting here. Wow, my compactor is almost dead and it's repaired. Not a great fill, but that's good to know. We'll keep it light on its use tonight. We'll have to make a new one. So what we're doing now is grabbing a couple of the blueprints from caves. We did already loot one, and we got Pardo's hood. This hood is designed to reduce the harm caused by direct sunlight. Worn by Pardo Canes, designed for Fremen workers who were helping with his experiments. So that could be nice when you're building. It's a build hat. I got a build hat. Yo, Minnie! Welcome in, Minnie. He says he's doing the lurking. He's got some homework. Homework first, always. Thank you for being here. By the way, I sent my guild leader your YouTube. He does his own Angry Old Gamer. He said he was going to check you out and hit a sub. Awesome. Awesome. Send me his link. Or give me his name and I'll share his link. Haha. If we still have a mod here, maybe they'll post it, but I'll post it. I don't mind. Did I just fly over something? Yes. I was watching the chat. Alright, it's fine. No one's around. We'll cruise on our way. Yeah, I don't try to be an angry old gamer. I try to be an optimistic, young, old gamer, right? 45 years old. Not too bad. We're having fun. I'm loving Dune. Work every day, so it's hard to get in and be able to play, so I'm glad that everybody can show up and be here when they have to get in at, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. I feel bad. But here we are, and I'm loving it. So we're to D1. E1. Here it is. So it's halfway into E1. Where am I? So it might be there. It's got to be that rock right there. I'm going to take a drink before we get there. Oh no, I have no water. That's a critical error. I have water in the base. I poured it all into the base. Unbelievable. It's right here, isn't it? That's where we went last time. Alright, we are out of here. Oh, those guys definitely saw me. Pincushion boots! Oh, I hit the wall. Alright. So that wasn't bad. I'm going to go home and get some water because I like to have the 10,000 in the base for the guild. So we are going to head back real quick. I think we might, am I wearing pincushion boots? Oh, I'm wearing pincushion boots. It's the gloves I need. The gloves and the legs. But that's pretty cool. Pincushion boots that I'm not wearing. I can sell those for sure. The market awaits. We're not going to the market though. Not right now. I want to get some water in me. And then we got some bases to hit. We're going to do some raids and see what we can do to make some money tonight. I am on the west coast. It's actually 10:30 for me. It's pretty early. But I know it's like midnight for a lot of people, so. Dawn is in Australia and it's 5 p.m. Prime time in Australia. That's awesome. It's 11 p.m. for me. Almost. So I'm gonna mark a spot. We're just gonna go south down here and mark an exit real quick. I don't like that there's non-exits. It drives me crazy. Okay. When we went into the deep desert and hit a testing station, a bladesman ran at us with a shield on. I double tapped with my burst drill shot, and at the same time my 2 guildsmate hit him with slow blades. Oh, Rich, that sounds intense. Sounds like you got him, though. We don't try to do the blades at the same time. I usually try to pull out my drill shot if someone's in there with a blade already. I do like doing it, though. They are fun. Alright. Almost back. We'll get this water problem solved. And we are heading back to the deep desert. I'm feeling like maybe we should take the big ornithopter back. Oh, it's so much further away. We'll just head back real quick, refill our water, and we'll be back. And I do love the Scout. It's so fast. Feels kind of weird leaving the assault here, but I don't mind. I got my Scout and I'm happy. We're gonna leave the assault. One thing I do kind of need though is Etherite Crystal. I feel like I should go do a Etherite Crystal run. That's where I'm really hurting right now. While we're home, we're gonna check on it. We'll see what we're really at. Rich says, gonna say I've seen a lot of peeps jumping servers and just leaving their bases. Have you seen that? I have seen a lot of empty bases. Definitely. I haven't seen that so much on our server, but I've seen a little bit of it. I hear a lot of it from, I want to say his name is Steven Petrika. Steven finds all of these bases and somehow gets access to them. Whenever I find something, it's locked down hard, and it's not available till it's all completely disintegrated. But he finds them, and they're full of good stuff. Really cool. Upcoming server merges. I saw that coming in the next update. I don't know what I think about it. I think my quiet little server is going to get a little busier, is what I think. But honestly, it's been pretty busy since I started. It's not been too bad. The Deep Desert is quiet now. I wonder if the Raiders of the Deep Desert have left this server a little bit, because it used to be noisy when we played. If you were looking back at episode 30, 40, 50, it was noisy. And now it's real quiet. Okay. Take our Scout home real quick. Check on our Etherite crystals and see where we're at. I was down to 100 and I did a quick run with the just walking around, right? Running back to the assault. I got a quick 1,000 or 2,000. I think it made 900. I asked for it to make all 900, so let's see what happened with that. They have so many servers that even low servers glitch badly. We do have a lot of servers. There are so many servers and so many sieges too. Even if you're on the same server, there's so many sieges. It's crazy. You might be able to go into another siege and then find a base and just kind of have a presence on 2 sieges and move your stuff between them with your assault. which is really cool and crazy to think about. That thing changed. He rebuilt. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's make this quick, because I got missions to run today. I'm excited. Okay, so what we're going to do is check the Etherite crystal first. It made 400. At that point, I think it might have stopped because the storage was full. And I feel like it would have just dumped all the stuff on the ground and I would have lost it. So let's see if I can make more. I cannot make any more, but I own 900. So it actually stuffed it into storage. That's awesome. That's really cool news. So why would you ever empty the storage? Why wouldn't you just leave it full all the time? So we can make some plastinium, 174. We'll take it. Let's go to the buggy real quick. And move all this aluminum over to another box. I try to keep it here, but it's pretty stuffed full. So we're going to have to go to another box. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. We'll go to this one. It's not full at all. Nice. Oops. There we go. Alright. That's awesome. Need to fill my water. That was the whole point of coming back. And then we're on our way. I don't normally carry this much water either. I'm going to leave half of it. I'm going to go sell those pincushion boots, though. I'm excited about that. Unless I hear from somebody in the guild that wants them before I get there. Alright, here we go. That's what I was trying to leave. We're down to 53. That's a fair amount of weight reduction. That was awesome. That felt really good. Gift me your base, Phoenix. Alright, hold on. They need to do a few things with merges and dumper sieges that aren't being used. Would help with the pings. And then he said, gift me your base. My base is kind of funny. I do like it, but I made the pyramid bigger. Suppose we could show that off real quick. It's all the way on the other side of that wall, though. So we have a central tenet that the pyramid is accessible. We could have meetings in there with people who are, you know, not of the guild if we needed to. I also wanted it to be something you could bypass, that you could drive your vehicle through. So we've set it up so you could drive your vehicle through here. And you'd have to drive up and over this side, but that's possible, right? You could definitely drive up and over there. So here is the base, and it used to be the door was right here. It's now here. So the pyramid is certifiably bigger. That is now a whole hallway, and we're actually water sealed when you get inside without a water seal, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, so this is the pyramid of power. I love it. I'll go downstairs and show you the back cave down here. We have this huge underlayer space. I really like it. I actually put a door in. So that is the pyramid. But the pyramid was nowhere near big enough to hold all of the stuff. The large ore refinery could have fit barely, but then the large spice refinery would have never fit. So we have a drop down floor here, and that holds the large spice refinery. Did I pick up my ship? No. Yeah, you've all seen the large spice refinery, so we'll just leave it at that and we'll head out to the deep desert. But yeah, I made it bigger because I wanted there to be a capstone. And I had a 8 square, now I have a 9 square, so now it fits a capstone. We have the added bonus with the giant hanger that it looks kind of like Yoda. Maybe not. You gotta have dreams and goals, though. I learned a lot watching you play, Phoenix. I learned a lot having people watch me play, Rich. A ton. A ton. Let's see. Your base is cool looking. Are you sure you aren't? Gold? Seems a Stargate theme here, my man. That's pretty cool. I had not made the Stargate connection. I only watched Stargate Atlantis, to be totally honest. So I haven't been a huge watcher of Stargate yet. But it was alright. Alright, we are headed back to the deep desert now. Right about there. So close to the Haga Basin compared to everything else. Yeah, it could be gold. You never know. You never know. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Okay, here we go. Oh, I forgot to stop by the market. That's alright. We're gonna throw these into a safe. Yeah, they'll be fine there. And I definitely want to keep this on me. It's coming with me. And what about this? Is there anything in there? There is. Are we taking it home right now? We are not. Alright, let's empty it out. Maybe I'm going to collect a little spice, actually. I carry these boots around with me everywhere, just in case. Let's go ahead and put them on. And we'll go out and have some fun. Just watch the Stargate movie to get that pronunciation. Alright, I'll have to watch it. Okay, so we want to challenge ourselves with D4. That means I need a little bit of metal. We're going to stop and get what we need. Do I have? I do, I have. I love when I have. Want a respawn beacon. It's just easier than finding the metal, so makes it super convenient. We can shut that off, I suppose. Actually, leave it on. I want to see how long our days will last now. We're still 15 days. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. We are out of here. Oh, it failed to get in. So we have a full water. I've got a respawn beacon. We're gonna put that here and trade it once. Oh no, hold on. put it there, and then these go there once we get there. Okay, cool. And where am I going? I said D4. That's what I said. Right in the center, right near the E line. Right about there. And we're off. 213 miles an hour. Good weather, and it's cool out here on Arrakis for once. It's not gonna last long, so soak it in. We're going into the deep desert. Sorry, I'm looking for fuel. Oh, I have tons of fuel. Okay. Woo! At D4 is a lab. There are large wrecks, but they're all in the zone. Oh, if you want to see it, go to Google and look up Dune method. And then it's the deep desert map. That's what I use, and it's what I've been told to use. It's a pretty good map. I like it. It's up to date. It's current. I actually post it to my Discord every week. But that's where I get it. Dune method. It's method.gg. Yeah, it's a lab at D1, D4, and D7. There's also some scattered in the zone. Those are the 3 that are before the zone. I feel like they're going to be intense. The lab might be a mistake. Maybe we should do a wreck. Maybe we'll do a wreck. Ooh! Speaking of a wreck. Nope, it was this side. It's backwards to me. Oh man, don't do that in the desert. Wasn't meant to be. Don't like standing in the deep desert longer than I have to. Where are we going? I'm gonna keep our eyes peeled for another one. The next one's gonna work. The next one's gonna work. A little bit of flower sand. I probably need more of that. I don't really know. We're almost to this thing. Maybe we'll go do the shipwreck though. Shipwrecks are easy. It's just in this general direction. I don't like flying too close to the desert floor. For those wrecks, land your thopper next to it to stand on. Oh, yes, that makes a lot of sense. Here's another one. We'll do this one right. Kind of nervous to do these because they're always awesome, but then I'm inventory full and I have to go home before I even get where I'm going. So I want to be picky about what I collect, kind of. Oh, somebody's already opened this one. And there's nothing in it because we're not in the zone yet. In the zone, you get good stuff out of those shipwrecks. Pre-zone, it's just so-so. Hey, we got a ship's manifest. That's pretty cool. If you're doing the land thread, they're necessary, really. So what I'm doing is marking our flight to E3. There's supposed to be a shipwreck right around here. There it is. Alright, here we go. When you get there, show the map so I can see where the lab is. It's right about there. So from your corner up to about there. Right there, maybe. Right there. Alright, we'll show the map here. I can't see a lot of it, so I apologize. That's funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. All right, well, we put it down anyway, so it's this ship. Wow, I've never missed twice. Come on. All right, I think we're ready to go. Holy cow, they did a lot of damage to me. Alright, it's fine. We'll give it a minute here. There we go. Okay. Alright, we have no stamina. I'm gonna regroup.
Reveal yourself.
What was that? Oh my gosh, get out of there, guy. Let go of the ceiling. Oh, come on, game. Alright, I see how you're gonna be. So what I need to do is just think my way through this here just a little bit better than what I'm doing. You climb so slow, guy. Okay. I don't know why he keeps climbing either. Hold the button down. Come on, guy. You can do this.
We've got incoming.
Tossing grenade. To arms.
If I could just take out one of them, I'd be in a better position, right? There's just too many of them.
Interloper. Fire in the hole.
Run, guy, run! Why are you walking so slow? His slowness bugs me. Okay. I'm not doing very well at this.
Time's on fire.
Oh, come on, go, guy. There we go. Hide right there. There we go. Whoa! Their whole posse is running this way now.
Eyes on enemy.
All right, one swordsman down.
Enemies. Interloper. Got you covered.
Oh, shoot. Heal, heal, heal. Don't reload, heal.
Damn, empty.
Man. Alright, just take him out. We're done with this guy.
Grenade. Yeah.
Why didn't it shoot? That was silly. I almost died because I was trying to shoot this weapon. That's how bad they made the rocket launcher. Okay, there we go. Let's just take him out too, actually. No more mercy. Alright, one more guy to take out. Here we go. No more mercy. Alright, Alright, here we go. One more guy.
The bastard.
Yes, that's it right there. Now we have a little bit of peace and quiet on this ship. Let's see. We're just gonna make a few of these. Alright, well that felt good. We didn't finish the main room yet, but that's okay. We're gonna go up and see what we can do to finish it off.
I've got you covered.
Another guy.
Kill him.
All right. Oh, that's not it. Wrong button. All right. Just filled our inventory. Backpack is full. I can't even take all the plasteel plates. It's a full backpack. I feel like we should just get out of here. But there's going to be a cool blueprint in here if we finish the job. We can always trade it for stuff we don't care about. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I'm missing stuff. You need to switch out your skills before you go into combat. You have 2 skills that don't help. That's true. Gravity or attractor nodes work great on groups. Why not just Bindu through it? I just drop in the roof, grab a band, and run through in 2 minutes. I don't know where all the bands are. That's why I don't do it that way, John. But I'm learning. I'm slowly learning. I love your style. Let's see. Minnie, you're going to be playing with Phoenix after your homework. So where was that door that we saw? There it is. That's weird. What is he doing?
Target found.
There's the big guy up there. Oh, there's 2 of them. That door is green now. Oh, I missed twice there. That's so embarrassing. Come on. You got this, Phoenix. Oh no.
Shields up.
Reveal yourself.
This is tossing grenade. Die, die, die. Engaging enemy.
I've got you covered.
Come on, go faster, guy.
Need to reload.
I wish it would look the other way. I can never get it to switch when I want it to. It feels like it's left-handed. I want it to be right-handed, you know? Oh, get off the wall, guy. The wall is death. I hate that. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna put on some better combat skills next time. Well, we cannot afford to miss those shots. Alright, almost out of bandages. Just have to finish this thing. Their bullets are going through my armor, I feel like. Because I'm using the gun. No more gun. Okay. Last bandage. Here we go. Just waiting for that guy to get close. I'm going to wait for him to get closer. As soon as he comes down, and then I step up. Oh, now it's a fair fight. I have 2 abilities for combat. Ooh. See, I'm already totally full though, so let's drop a couple things. I guess we could take those, but that pretty much fills me up again. I think that was it. Let's see what's here. Alright, drop something, drop something. How about we drop that? I'll take that. Take whatever else I can grab, and that's gonna have to be good. Well, cool. So we got I didn't actually see what it was. I was in a hurry. Let's see. The Regis Disruptor Pistol. Alright. Alright, that's exciting. Let's see. And I'm missing a lot of stuff. Yo, Steven Patrika! Phoenix, you can run through this door. The door has 5 to 6 people. Rich Tucker switches target view. Oh, thank you, Rich Tucker. Built a new base, Steven said. Next to my old one, it's an Atreides base. Nice. GG with a Regis Disruptor. Rich Tucker, I dump anything I can find in Haga and keep the stuff I can. Well, that was way tough, but we got through it. Here's a little base right on the edge of the PvP zone. So this is as far as you can go. Usually it'll be full of bases and there's only one. So it is feeling a lot lighter than it used to be, to answer your question. So we're going to take the quick journey home after that. I think we might do the A row. It might be quicker for me to run through, and maybe we could do the John trick and just literally run through. So let's head back to home either way and see what we can do. We're going to switch out our boots and put on some real boots. I was wearing these in case we stopped for spice, which we didn't. Though I suppose we still could. If I have inventory space. I have just a little bit. Wow, this is a much bigger field than it looked like from afar. I honestly don't think I can hold more than 4. 127, 139, 145, 156. I could hold about 2 more. There it is. That's my limit. Uh-oh, why won't you get in the plane? Woohoo! Man, that was a lot of spice there, actually. What if I mark it? I don't know. It's not enough to come back for, probably, but it's fine either way. We're going to head home and drop this stuff off. We are now literally full. We got everything in our inventory packed to the gills. There's probably some stuff I could have dropped to grab more spice, but it's fine. We'll get this dropped off and we'll see where we sit. Your Thopter is looking a little rough. Spice, sand, aluminum, heavy. Yeah, my Thopter needs some repair. I do have the stuff on me to do it. But we'll repair when we get back. Good point out, though. Definitely don't want to forget that. And Stephen Patrika, did you get your DD base tore down before the storm? Of course I did. Of course I did. We got that tore the heck down. We did it last night super late, right before the last second. And I just left it all in a big box right by the ornithopter, and we just flew it back today. So it worked out pretty good. The new base is pretty basic. I feel like I need to do something better. You know, when I look at it, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? So we might work on it a little bit. But for now, it does its job. It's all right. I guess we'll stop and do some repairs real quick. Because you're right, it is looking a little rough. Like we woke up on the wrong side of Haga this morning. That's so funny. I was going to do it there and then it popped that surprise on me. Oh, guess what? This is a PvP zone. So you can try to do your repairs here, but it'd be silly because someone will probably fly by and shoot missiles at you. It's fine. We just have 5K to get home, so we'll race home. We'll get the repairs done there. Wow, it is further away than I thought it was. Thought it was going to be right on the other side of that hill. Another 2,000 meters. Alright, we can see it on the map here. And that's where we put our assault. Cannot imagine the power it would take to run that entire thing. That's got to be a ton of power. Oh my gosh, I left my ship outside. Thank goodness there wasn't a storm. Both my ships look like they could use some repair, don't they? Oh, it happened so fast to my ornithopter, I need to get new wings. It's in bad shape. It has been a long time that I built it though. I've been running this thing forever, so I don't feel too bad that it's a little worn. And this scan module I never repair. That's pretty funny. Okay, so let's get this one built back up too, because it's also feeling a little bit haggard. Isn't there 3 of them? There we go. Alright, everything's fully repaired as much as I can. Let's put this back away. We have a ton of water. This box should be mostly empty. Let's put it all in the ornithopter. And the other box should be empty too, but I'm gonna go check. We don't need any of that. Let's take it home. Took me 2 hours to move my water. Oh, Steven, that's crazy. Moving water can be tough. I had a few things you could have used for your mission. Leader Johns. But wow, I gotta go check out your new house. So I guess we're gonna head back to the Haga Basin real quick and see what Steven Batrika has done. Here we go. Real exit, not real exit. So that's the way we gotta go, is right here. And it is kind of over that wall, but I'll learn to deal with it. Oh, it's nice seeing my plane in good repair. That is very nice. That does make me happy. All right. I only have 4 deciliter Johns. Wow. Yeah, moving water's tough. Even just 10k is tough. And that's just 1 liter John. I'm like, I don't know. I'll just leave it. We'll just make 10k more. come by water so easy with the death stills that I wouldn't move water at this point. I would make a new death still and just make new water. Well, this is awesome. Successful completion of a nice setup in the deep desert. I think I forgot to add everybody to it. I know I forgot to add everybody to it. We gotta go back. But we'll drop off the assault. We'll be done with it for tonight, or at least for now. And we'll head back with the scout again. Oh, I missed. That wasn't supposed to happen. It did not want to let me in. Alright, let's see here. The deep desert is calling to me. Oh wait, I wanted to see Steven's new base. You got a lot more power up there. A lot more. Whoa, 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 stop. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, okay. Now I'm just going crazy. Sorry, everybody. No more going crazy. Though I certainly need to get me new wings. They're already colored. We just repaired them. Oh, that's not good. Alright, I gotta go give my guild permission to the base. It's a guild hall, so we need everybody to have access. So I'm gonna get back in there, make sure I unlock that and the buggy. Oh, that is the old base. I worried about that. So where is the new one? I thought I might be looking at the old one. How far away is it? Next to my old base, it's an Atreides one. Okay, I'll just have to go find it. But first I gotta make sure you got permission to the base so you can do your resources and stuff. I want to be able to share the wealth I've accumulated in the game, so we'll make sure everybody has access. A thank you and a shout out to the other vets out there. A huge shout out. Happy Veterans Day. If you're a veteran, thank you. Thank you for your service. Here we go. Alright. Everybody has permission to the base, and now let's give up the buggy here. Very good. Everybody's got access. You got a home base in the deep desert you can use this week. Should we try doing the easy cave again at B5? Has it been an hour? It probably hasn't been an hour. It says we've been streaming for 2 though. Good evening, Hayden Atreides. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Ooh, I see a carrier and a spice crawler. That's going to be my next big goal. As we get Steve and Patrika built up a little bit, we're going to start doing a spice crawler. Oh man, I've never done one except one time with Minnie and Chuji, and it was awesome. I already have a carrier sitting in the garage, so all I got to do is build the spice crawler, and we're in like Flynn. It's going to be good. So this is it. I didn't want a collision there. Oh, really? It's been so long. You'd think they would have already repopulated. I guess it was too quick. That makes me sad. I like doing the caves, and there's not a lot of them this week. So I'll have to find other stuff to do. Suppose we could check out the treasure hunting a little bit while we're out and about and we have a lot of fuel on us. Where there's shadows, it's easier to see for sure. Whoa, that one was far away. Maybe we'd have to go a little further into the desert. I found stuff right next to the shield wall, though. I really have. Let's see. I got eaten on that crawler trip, didn't I? Yes, Minnie. Yes, you did. You got eaten, and the spice crawler got eaten as well. I hope shields stay on and carrier is not storm damaged. Yeah, we've done better with that this week. I don't know what happened last week with that. But the shield stayed on and no damage this week. That one was further out than I wanted. So that's what they look like, is those little yellow dots. But those weren't it. Well, how much inventory space do I have? I am totally full. I couldn't even grab anything if I found it. Let's head back. That was silly of me. I'm glad we didn't find something and have a full inventory. I bought the Atreides skins for my Thopters. Too bad they didn't have a Duncan Idaho skin. Right? If I had a Duncan Idaho skin, I'd be in like Flynn 100%. Yeah, I love all the different looks of the planes. I actually change them out all the time. So you'll see me in this one. You'll see me in the Atreides one. The Atreides, I think it's the Scout. I don't like it all. Because it has this giant V out the back. And like, just flying it looks weird to me. So I don't like that. This one I like a lot. This is the one I usually use. Looks like a dragonfly, I think. And then the Assault, right now I'm just using the default. We had an incident a while ago, and I fled from somebody and changed it after I escaped, so they wouldn't know it was the same person. That person probably doesn't play on the server anymore. It's starting to feel quiet out here. Alright, we made it back. Let's empty our inventory, or maybe... since we are 100% full, maybe we should just take it home. I should have got more spice sand, but we need the assault to do that. Yeah, so that's the little T-shaped building. I guess we should have built it taller maybe and had a big T. That'd have been funny. Or maybe we still will. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Had to get something out for the guild anyway, so that's what we were doing tonight, and that is a mission success. Like an F-18 Hornet. The Atreides has a V-tail. Yeah, that's the tail I'm talking about. I didn't know it was like an F-18 though. That's a little cooler, I suppose. A little cooler. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go empty our inventory because we are stuffed to the gills. Looks like Christmas lights in there, doesn't it? Oh, they're butterflies. Looks like Christmas lights in those trees. Alright. Here we go. Nice job. Thank you, Rich. Yeah, I'm excited to be able to get it done tonight. That's awesome. Total mission success. Oh, we should go to the market. But first we gotta get those pincushion boots. I am gonna sell the crap out of those. We were at 16 million last time I looked, so hopefully we'll hit 20 million today. Let's go. Gotta take that with me. I don't ever want to be stuck without it. Alright, so we're gonna check the inventory just to be sure. My inventory is so full. Should I go empty it first? Nah, we'll just go sell it. Alright, we're gonna go see the market and see how we're doing. I'm excited for it. Because we are coming up. We are coming up. Let's go. We're off to Arrakis to visit the market and to put these pincushion boots up. See if anybody takes it for... I think we'll go with 2 million on these ones. Maybe I'll just do 1 million. 1 million, make it affordable, right? Yeah, we'll do 1 million. Unless there's a price up, and then we'll just go for the lower price. So let's see what we can do. We're not trying to kill the profit, we're just trying to move the inventory. So let's get rid of it. I don't know what I think about this server mix. What do you guys think as players of them combining all these servers? Anybody a fan? Anybody not a fan? At 173 kilometers, that's only 107 miles per hour. Not that fast for a flying machine. Not that fast. I heard games can't go much over 120 just because they can't because of the technology or something, but I don't know if I buy into that, because even in the real world, once you start moving that fast, things start patterning and your brain doesn't even see it. So Rich Tucker's a huge fan. He says merge them. Just every server will be like Harmony, right? We'll all be busy, we'll have a good market, and we'll be able to play and have fun. I'm a fan too. I built the big vehicle fabricator next to the big refinery. Nice. That big vehicle refinery is huge. I was gonna do something else, but then it fits so good in the Batcave, I just left it there. Kind of made the Batcave my vehicle center because of it. Alright. Moment of truth. Here we go. The cauterizer sold at 2 million. You see that, Steven? Steven sold one for 2 million. That puts us to 18 million. My Halleck's pick expired. I'm going to send it to the vehicle, and my perforator expired. I'm going to send it to the vehicle. Then we're going to go ahead and sell from my inventory. Pincushion boots. They're not for sale now. That's frustrating. Let me go to buy in the armor. Ooh, the gauntlets I need. At 400k. How can I not buy that? And there's the pants I need. Should I buy them? I'm at 17.8 million. Yeah. Yeah, I think I want to buy them. We're going to have a full set. Spent 2 million bucks today. That's awesome. So, nobody has the boots. So let's sell them, right? Let's sell them. Those boots are worth... Let's sell them for 1 million. I think that's what's fair. We're going to give it up there for a week. That cost me 80k. That still keeps us at 16 million. And I'm going to go home and build this. Look at this. I got the gauntlets and the pants. I'm so excited. Right now we're just wearing some crap. So we're going to go home and change it out. No, I have the IX Core leggings. They're pretty good. And then for the gloves, I don't know what I'm actually wearing. Oh yeah, station gauntlets. They are pretty cool. But I feel like pincushion gauntlets will work better because they absorb bullets and darts like crazy. So the market went pretty well. We made $2 million today. Yeah, on the cauterizer, just like you said, Steven. That's so good. Batcave, that's funny, Rich says. You gotta take them out, dude. We are definitely going to take them out. We are going to wear them everywhere. I'm so excited. I think I overshot my target. There we are. Alright. Yeah, we're going to go out and we're going to make them right now. Oh, wait. He's saying I didn't actually get them out of the market. And I think you're right. I think you're totally right. I think I was so excited that I skipped completing the market. Oh my gosh. I don't buy a lot of stuff, I guess. Steven Patrika up to 6.5 million. Let's put our hands together for a cool 6 million. That's awesome. That is way awesome. You're doing good on that market. I only made that 2 million because Steven said, hey, I sold it in a day. I did too. I sold mine in a day. 2 million, same price. So somebody's out there buying up cauterizers like $2 million for crazy. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. We're going to head back to the market. Because I love the market. And we're going to see what we can find. Might do a little more shopping. I don't know. And to the backpack. Yeah, we got to collect our stuff. I was so excited for this pincushion outfit. I don't know why. But I've seen them on the market since day one. You know, the first time I came out here to Arrakis, I was like, let's look at the market. And there they are. Pincushion this, pincushion that. And back then, it was like 20 million. I don't know how somebody could afford to post something for 20 million. That's $1 million a day just to post it. Like, that's crazy. So now they're a lot cheaper with this glitch. Items are affordable. It's not a glitch. With the new loot system, items are now affordable, and I love it. I love it. Rich Tucker, a whopping 350K. I thought you'd have more than that. Thank you, Rich Tucker. I would have figured it out, but I would have been a little more grumpy. Thank you. Rich says, I spend it as fast as I get it. Can't take it with me. No, you can't, but you can afford $8 million bulwark blast, whatever, some new thing that comes out, right? And maybe it's random and you don't want to wait and try to get it 15 times, so maybe you just buy it. To do that, you might need $10 million, right? So, no, you can't take it with you, but you can get bigger and better stuff by saving up a little bit. So, where am I going? We're going to Haga Basin. I got lost for a second. Okay, here we are. But you certainly can't take it with you. It's important to know that. It's just a game. We're all just having fun. No big deal. Let's go ahead and check the plane. See where the old scout is flying now. Oh, it's going to hit the wrong spot. There we go. Take me in somewhere I don't know, and it'll be a longer flight. I'd just rather pay attention. So we're going to go make ourselves a pincushion pants and pincushion gloves. Should be available a little earlier tomorrow, so hopefully we'll do our stream a little earlier. I will be I think I'm going to be making a spice crawler. I think that's what I'm going to do. We might actually price it out today. That 2 mil I got the other day from the abandoned base, spend it the next day, Rich says. Nice. Steven says, you should have gone to the Landsrat dealer last week and got a Dune Watcher sniper for 80K. I should have. I wish I would have. That sounds so cheap. Rich says, and in real life, my wife handles the money. Well, if you know your weaknesses and your strengths, it's good to work to it. So, let's see. We are here. We're at home. My inventory is totally stuffed. Let's go work on that. Okay, that should do it. I do have some spice and stuff that goes up here. And the spice box right there. That was weird. It said all that stuff, but that stuff was from before. Okay, now what is this? Memorize that. Yes. Should we do the Regis Disruptor pistol? Or should we try to sell that one? Okay. So funny, I was holding my F key on there to learn it, but you can't do it when you're looking at the inventory of a box. So we've got everything we need. I think it's gonna be this one. In the Advanced Weapons Fabricator. Let's see what we can do. I was curious about the replica pulse knife. I was. It says you get stamina every time you hit an enemy. That's freaking awesome. Let's see here. The Regis Disruptor M11. The Regis Snubnose. I have a lot of new stuff on here because we researched all the weapons I never researched. A wide range scatter gun, a double barrel anti-shield gun, okay. A vaporizer, that's pretty cool. It's not there. Let's back out and go over here and see if it's in this one. Boy, that's a lot of new pistols. Oh, what am I doing in armor? Of course it's not here. I should be reading the chat. I'm sure someone's yelling at me. My disruptor pistol never sold. I put it up 3 times. No one wants them. The cheapest I tried to sell it was 2.5 million. We'll go down to 1 million. Sell it for 1 million. You could take my Halleck's pick I have here in my inventory. It's in my plane. You could take it and try to sell it for 1 million. I bet somebody would buy it. Alright. So I have the forged pants, chest piece, and helmet, which is pretty cool. I can make pincushion boots, which I've already got. I can make 2 pairs of pants, so I messed that up. I shouldn't have made that. I shouldn't have bought the pants. I wasted $1.8 million. Wow, that puts it in perspective, doesn't it? I need to go grab my boots. We'll just grab them right here, actually. Alright. Got my boots. Alright, we got a full outfit. Pincushion gloves, pincushion boots, pincushion pants. Sorry, I like setting them to look how I like them. So that's my new look. 100% pincushion. We got it. We did it. We set it all up. That is so exciting. Let's make some noise. Yeah. We're gonna go put these in my room, I guess. I have money in my base. That's pretty funny. Jeez. I just have blueprints everywhere now. The Regis triple shot. Let's see what we got in here. Another Tabor soft step boots, IX core leggings, another Wayfinder helmet. The power harness. I like the power harness. I was supposed to actually wear it. Let me find out what I did with mine. I have almost 2,000 spice in here, just gaining dust. Is that my power harness? That's my power harness. So I think I was supposed to wear that with everything else I'm wearing. We're gonna go over here and put the pincushion armor there. So this outfit is the heavy armor. It is harder to make it look good because it's heavy armor. My choices are much more narrowed. I don't know if I like this one. Yeah, I don't know if I like the way it looks, but that's like all the heavy armors. I guess that's what we'll go with. So that's the power harness. No cape, because heavy armors don't have capes. But pretty cool. We got the whole pincushion outfit. We are super armored up. We're ready to take on the toughest of the tough now. I'm gonna try to get some of the guild members on with me tomorrow. I'll try to be on a little earlier for everybody. We're gonna have a ton of fun. What do we got here? I have a spare blueprint of each one to repair them. I don't think you need the blueprints to repair them. I thought that too because of the quest items that said you didn't have a blueprint. But if it's not a quest item, you don't need a blueprint, I don't think. Now I'm gonna go run to the thing and look at the repair bench. But I think that's how it works, because I was thinking that once too, Hayden. Maybe I was right and I just got confused. And now I'm wrong. Like the pincushion helmet, I can repair it, but I do not have another blueprint for it. Oh, it would be over here. Pincushion helmet is at 0. See, I don't have a blueprint for it, but I can repair it. So only quest items are unrepairable. I found a pistol on the ground apparently, and it's half damaged. Alright, it's gone. Alright, let's see here. Once you've read it, you can always repair. Yeah, but I thought the same thing for a long time, Hayden. That was exactly the impression I had from the quest items. I was like, wait a second, I can't repair this unless I have a blueprint? It just didn't make any sense. So, this old spice factory has got to get going again. I wanted to build one in the deep desert this week. I think Steven could use it. So, this is still available, Steven, but for now the deep desert is without one. I guess I need to get everything together to make it happen, huh? That wasn't the key I was looking for. There we are. It's so much to move around. Holy cow. So I was just looking at the materials for it. And they're so big. I do kind of like it though. So I'm actually going to end our stream here. It's a little bit late. I got an early morning, but I'm excited to see what we can do. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll try to be back earlier. You are all legends for being here. Why didn't that work? There we go. And thank you for your continued support. Thank you to the awesome members of the Infinite Club. We had Gon in here. He had just joined. Thank you, Gon, for your support. We had Stephen Patrika. There's Stephen Patrika. He's got the egg in front of his name. Shows he's also a member. I'm just seeing if we had anybody else in the chat today. No, and that's okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give out 5 memberships. Cross my fingers. Let's see if we can make it happen. Welcome in, Can of Soup. Welcome in, Jared Muzingo. Welcome in Damon Hogan, SRG Gaming, and Joshua 420. Thank you for being subscribers, and thank you for being on the channel long enough that the system would gift you the memberships when I hit the button. Super excited to share that with you. You get emotes, private videos. Sometimes we do private streams, so stay tuned for those. Thank you again, all of you legends, for being here tonight. I appreciate you. We got one more that's going to pop up here for Joshua 420, the newest member of the Infinite Club. And there it is. There it is. Huge shout out to these awesome creators. I know SRG Gaming is a creator. I don't know the others. I think Can of Soup is. I've definitely been on SRG Gaming's channel. I've definitely been on Can of Soup's channel. So that's pretty cool. Good night and have an incredible night. We'll be back. Remember to hydrate up, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you for being here, and thanks for hanging out with me tonight.